This is Gemara Basra Daf Kof Mem, and today's shiur should bring an incredible zchus rafua shlima for Tinok ben Miriam Ahuva, as well as Shlima Nachman ben Rachel. B'siyat d'shemaya the zchus ha'Torah Talmud Torah berabim should bring an incredible rafua shlima b'karov. We pick it up. We started the 9th parak in the previous shiur. We pick it up on Kof Lamed Tes Amid Beis in the Gemara. Let's just quickly read through the Mishnah. As a quick chazara, says the Mishnah, and that's going to be the detail we're going to start with today. That what does it mean, merubim? That's a lot and a little, of course, subjective. Then the sons inherit and the daughters are fed, supported. The sons have to go begging. Because I'm male, I should lose. Rabbi Gamliel, Royani as divrei admoin. He paskins like admoin. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehakol. Says the Gemara, the point that we just mentioned. V'kam merubin. What does it mean a lot? Amar Rav Yehuda Amar Rav Kadesh Yizanu Mehem Elu ve'elu Shneim Asar Chaydesh. A lot means that there's enough that they both can be supported for 12 months. So when there is that amount, then say the Rabbanan that the daughters are supported for the next 12 months. Hopefully they'll get married and have someone else to take care of them. And the sons will be Yershu. Aval Chachamim, the Chachamim argue and they hold. Mehem Elu ve'elu ad sheyibagru. Chachamim hold that it has to be enough that the sons and the daughters can be supported until the daughters are yibagru, until the daughters mature. Now, if we look at the Rashbam, at the end of this Amud, he speaks out, Shekach Islam Avien. This was the Tanai that the father made with them, till they mature or get married. And if it's not that amount, it's considered mu'atin. Itmar Nami, says the Gemara, that which Shmuel just taught us is as well. Any amount that both the sons and the daughters can be supported until they mature, hein merubin. Pachais mikan, if it's less than that, like the Rashbam just filled out the end of the sentence, hare elu mu'atim, that is considered not to be large properties, then it will go into the din of the Mishnah of a mu'atim, which is abanas yizanu, and the sons go and they beg. V'leka leilu leilu achi bagru. Says the Gemara, and if there's not enough for both of them to be supported, as we turn over to today's Daf Kov Mem Amid Aleph. So if not enough of both of them to be supported, Shaklu Lebanois Lekulu. I don't understand. Then the daughters take everything. Bitmiya, the Rashbam points out. The Kivan de Karisu Muatim Imkain Layatlu Behem Klum Abonim. Because it's not a lot, the sons get nothing. The Tana b'mastis, and what did the Mishnah say? Chasin muatim, habonim yishola b'sachim, as we mentioned. So why are the sons getting nothing? Elo Amar Rava, rather Rava comes along and Rava says, no, you didn't understand what the Mishnah meant. Says Rava, you know what the Mishnah meant? Moitzion lahen mizaynais lebanois ad sheyabagru. What it means is that when there's nechasim mu'atim, the estate, we remove the cost that it would take to support the daughters, that they can live until they mature, and then v'ashar lebanim, and the rest goes to the sons. Meaning, after, and now let's just look at the Rashbam as he so eloquently fills in the details. That which the Mishnah said, Yishalu al psachim, the sons have to go beg for their own food. Hainu misha hoitziu oisay hashar boitzas mizoynes mikan ve'elach habanas yizanu achibag rabbanim mishal psachim. If there's nothing left in the estate, then the sons have to go beg. But of course, if the estate is large enough that the daughters can have enough money to be fed until they come of age, then the sons will get the rest, which of course is the din daraisa that the sons are yarshu. Says the Gemara Pshita, the following is Bashim Merubim Minisma'atu. If there was a large estate and then it depleted when the time of the Misa, as the Rashbam speaks out, Hayam Merubim, and now the cost of food went up, or the properties went down in value, and now there is not enough to support both of them until they mature. Kvar zacha behen, the halacha is, it says the Gemara, Kvar zacha behem yarshin, the yarshim already acquired it, meaning this is going to be a case considered to be nechasim merubim, that they will take, the sons will be able to take, and the daughters will take that which they were supposed to get at the time of the Misa, and the sons get the rest. And then whatever is left over is going to go to the daughters and to the sons, each according to that which is ra'ui to them. So a chiddush, the Gemara is calling this pashit, but that everything goes at the shas Misa. If at the moment of death there was that which is sufficient, then yes, it goes to the sons and the daughters, each according to the share. The fact that subsequently it went up in value is of no consequence to us. But ask the Gemara, what about on the flip side? Mu'atim v'nisrabu ma'i. What if at the shas Misa there was not enough? And again, when it means it's not enough, what does that mean? That means it's not enough for supporting the daughters, and then the sons would get the rest. So do we say b'shus yarshin kaimi? Do we say that which the daughters are going to get, the same thing, remains in the possession of the yarshim? Hilkach, therefore, b'shus yarshim shavuach. Therefore, it's considered to have gone up in the rishus of the yarshim. Or the yarshim are considered that they have no relevance here. So ask the Gemara, do we say that it goes at the shas Misa? And at the shas Misa, what happens? Saluki misalku yarshim. There was not enough in this estate to go to the yarshim, and therefore the daughters continue to get everything. Now the estate went up in value, the cost of food went down, and now there's going to be excess money. No, the sons do not get anything because they were removed. Or do we say, no, you evaluate it at the shas Misa, but whose rishos is it in? It's in the rishos of the yarshim. And therefore, now that the cost of food went down or the estate went up, the sons would indeed get. So answers the Gemara, 7 lines, Tashema, the first one on the line, Damar Rav Asi, Amar Rav Yechanan, Yisayim Shekadmu, Machru ben Achasim, Muatim, Yisayim, that came early and sold the Nechasim Muatim, sold the little property left over from their father, Masha Machru, that which they sold is considered to be sold, the sale is valid, and the daughters cannot collect anything even though they were supposed to get from this property. So what do we see from over here? We see that the estate remains in the rishus of the Arshim until it's actually allocated to the daughters for their support. And therefore, in our case, if it was Mu'atim, even though at the Shas Misa the sons should not get, but since subsequently it went up in value, it is considered to be in the rishus of the Arshim, and they would indeed get afterwards due to the fact that now it is Nisrabu. Says the Gemara, Yosef Rav Yirmiyah Kamei de Rav Avua. Rav Yirmiyah was sitting in front of Rav Avua. V'kabayi minehi. Rav Yirmiyah was sitting in front of Rav Avua and asking him, Almanasoi mahu shetismai b'nechasim. What is the halacha? Whether an almana is nismayit b'nechasim. Does the claim of an almana reduce nismayit the nechasim, the cost to support this person's wife? Well, he's no longer, of course, to support his wife. Do we subtract it from the estate? Whether there is the chasim merubim, the chasim mu'atim. What exactly is the kasha? Explains the Gemara. Mi amrina kivad Islam is zaynei mimata. Do we say that since she's entitled to support, she goes first, she gets supported, and then we evaluate what's left in the estate. Less law, since if she were to get married, she would no longer be supported. Hashtanami, less law. So right now as well, she doesn't get supported. So says the Gemara, fundamental shaila, how do we view? We're discussing in our Mishnah, Nechasim Merubim, Nechasim Mu'atim, Klape, the children. What about the wife? At what stage does the wife get her support? Does she get first? And only afterwards we figure out how much is left for the children? Or no? Says the Gemara, Tim Solemer, if you're going to tell me. Bas ishtoi mahu. What is the status of the daughter of one's wife? Shetes mai ben achas in the same shayla. Me amrin keep the chiminasva nami Islam, that even after she remarries, still she has to support the daughter umemata. So therefore, it subtracts from the estate. Lesla, but no, if she were to die, then her daughter doesn't get support. Therefore, it should not subtract in the estate. The Gemara continues 6 lines from the bottom. Just like if she were to die, she does not get, and her daughter will not get. Excuse me. What about a balchayv? Me, I'm reading keep the chimayis. Nami esle. Do we said since the balchayv claims even if he always gets, even if he dies, let's take a quick moment to scroll down to the Rashbam. At the very bottom of the Amid, the Rashbam says, Im ein nechasim balchayv ma'u sheimayit. Im ein nechasim el kedei achayv. If someone only has enough the value to pay back this chayv, umazon abana is mir meaning to memayit. Ve'abanas yizon of abanas yishal absachim. Do we say he first have to pay up his debt, so therefore the daughters would get supported, but the sons would get nothing? Or no, we first support the children, and then the balchayv, whatever he comes to collect, if there's enough, and if not. Back into the Gemara, give them a chasri gavainis. It's lamaisis lacking collecting. The balchayv has to come collect. And there's some who ask on the flip side, how do we view a balchayv as we turn over to Kov Mem Amid Beis? Past Ishtay Ma'ushet Ismail bin Achasim. Almanasai Ma'ushet Ismail bin Achasim. Meaning, in this Lasha, and it's going the reverse order. Past Ishtay Ma'ushet Ismail bin Achasim. Almanasai Ubas. Almanasai Ubas. The Gemara explains. Almanasai Ubas. 1 second. Ezem and Kodames. Which comes first? Says the Gemara, which is a new shayla. In a case of an almana versus a daughter. So Amar Lei. So says there, Avu Azilla inna avatalamacher. Leave today, come back tomorrow. Ki asa Amar Lei pashat miyas chada. Of all the shaylas, I'm going to answer one of them for you. 5 lines down. Kuf mem beis. Amar Rav Abba. Amar Rav Asi. Asu almana itzel abbas kebas itzel achem. The almana versus the daughter. The fourth shayla. The Chachamim, Chazal consider the daughter next to the almana, kebas, like a daughter next to the brothers, b'nechasim muatim. Bas itel achim, just like a daughter versus the brothers. Habas nizenis achas yishal absachim. The daughter comes first. Hafalmana itel abbas, almanas nizenis abbas yishal absachim. So we answered up to 4th shayla, but all of the original full list of shaylas the Gemara leaves unanswered. We continue with the 2 dots. We're about 12 lines down. Kov Mem Beis, says the Gemara, quoting the Mishnah of Admoin. Admoin Omer says, Admoin, because I'm a zachar, because I'm male, I shall lose. Admoin did not understand why that should be so. Says the Gemara, Maika Amar, what exactly is Admoin saying? What is the taina of the zacharim? I don't understand. I'm a zachar, so I have a chi of Talmud Torah. I have to sit and learn Torah. So what is the reason that I should be the one to be begging at the doors to support myself? So let's think about Torah Layaris, says Rav, I don't understand. So you're going to make it subjective to someone's learning that if he learns, he's going to get, if not, not. Ela ma'ravach ikamer b'shel shani zachar v'roa ani liyarish v'nechasim merubim v'sartim v'nechasim v'atim. That was his taina of Admain, and that was where Rav Gamliel concluded that Roy Ani is divrei Admain. We continue with the Mishnah on the bottom half of Kuf Mem Beis. Hiniach banim ubanais v'tumtum. Continuing the halachas of Yerusha, if someone died, left behind sons, daughters, and a tumtum. Tumtum is someone who their Zachrus Nekevis is covered over, and we're not sure if they're a Zachar or a Nekeva. Bizman shelechasim murubim azcharim deichin oisay etzel Nekevais. There's a large estate, then this Charim pushed this tumtum etzel Nekevais, meaning, and the Gemara will explain that he's just going to get support in Nechasim uatim. Then Nekevas deichus etzel azcharim. The Nekevas say there's not a lot of estate over here, so we're getting supported. The Zacharim have to go back. You tumtum, you go with the Zacharim. Hoimer continues the Mishnah. If someone says, if my wife gives birth to a boy, Yital Mana, he takes 100. Yalda Zachar Yital Mana. Nekeva Matayim. If he says, if I give birth to a Nekeva, then she gets 200. Yalda Nekeva tells Matayim. Im Zachar Mana. Im Nekeva Matayim. If he says, if I give birth to Zachar, it's 100. Nekeva, it's 200. Yalda Zachar Unekeva. Zachar Nalta Mana. Nekeva tells Matayim. Yalda tum. Let's say, and this of course is where you're driving with all these cases, because we're to a tum, ain't a nightel. He doesn't get it all. If he says kolmash etelet ishti, whatever if gives birth yital, then they will take. Then ariza yital. Then the tum would take that amount. V'mein sham, and if there's not enough yairish to inherit elahu yairish as I call. If there's no v'ein sham yairish elahu, if this is the only yairish, then even though we're not sure if he's a zachar nekeva, Lemaisa, he will still be able to inherit everything. Stop over here. I'll pick it up from the Gemara in the next year. Bisiyata Dishmaya.